Hello, this is my demo for the project. I'm going to be using the data for demo PDF for the walkthrough. So first I'm going to register that new user. Then I'll log in with this new user. This is where you can see the events, and if you go to my RSOs, they're not currently a member of any RSOs. And since she's only a student, she can't create one. But if I log out and log in as an example admin account I have for UCF, they're able to create a new RSO. But before I do that, let me create all of these accounts that are supposed to be in this new RSO. Okay, now that I have all those accounts created, I'm going to, well, first I'll log in with that last account I just made. So if they go to RSOs, they won't see that new, oh wait, never mind, we haven't made it yet. So let me log out. I'll log in to that admin account, that UCF admin account. And then if they go to manage RSOs, they can create a new one. It won't show up with the university because the university box won't pop up if they're just a normal admin, because they're required to create an RSO for only their university. But if we create an RSO on the super admin account, then we'll be able to have that feature, but for now it's just UCF because that's the admin. So here they can add UCF students, and I'll add the 4 accounts. First, I'll only add the 3. And if I were to log out and log in as one of those students, let me log in as Quinn. They still won't see the RSOs because the activation rule of 5 members, and since there's not 5 members yet, this won't pop up as active. So I'm going to log out, and now I'll log in as a super user or super admin. And if they go to RSOs, they could see this new one that we created, and they could see that it's inactive because it only has 4 members. So if we click view, and manage members. Now we can either remove some of those or add the remaining students. So now that those students are in the club, there's over 5, so it's active. So if I were to log out and create a new user, I'll make my own account. When I log into my account and go to my RSOs, we'll now see this new RSO that was created because there's more than 5 members. And then we could join. And now that we'll see that we're a part of this RSO. So now I will log back out and go to a UCF admin. Okay, now that we're in the UCF admin account, we can create a new event. We should kick off social description. I'll make up join us at the cook-off for free food. The date is 4/20. At 4 p.m. Location. This is for specific locations, and since we have a location name, we could leave this blank. Contact phone. 5, 6, 7. This type is a RSO for future innovators. Create event. Now this event will pop up in upcoming events. And now I'll create first to show that it's a specific RSO event. I'll log in as this user I created earlier, and we could see oh wait, I am in this, so let me leave this RSO, and if I go back to the home page, this event will no longer pop up because it's only for those RSO members. So let me log out and go back to the UCF admin account. And create another event. Career. Let's say it's academic. Learn how to get a job. This will be at 21st at 6 p.m. is for this admin contact. This event is going to be private to the university. And we don't need to select an RSO because it's not an RSO. Now that that's created, let me log into an example FSU account so we could see that that event won't pop up because it's a private event. As you can see, it's not here. But if we were to go into a UCF students account, it is here. Next, we will do a public event. Campus cleanup. Say to social, clean up the school with us. This is at the 22nd. At 10 a.m. Say for testing, 30 minutes. At the reflection pond. This will be a public event to everyone, so there's no need to fill out these fields. So since this event is public, it will need super admin approval. So let me do that. Log in to super admin. And if we do approve events, we have to approve it or reject it. And if we approve it, let me go back so you can see. Go to the student account, and they'll now see that public implementation. So real quick, I'll show the trigger for that prevents overlapping. So if I create an event, jump in the pond. So I'm going to set this at the same time as the last reflecting pond event that we made, or the campus cleanup day event. And that was on the 22nd at 10. So we'll do 10 a.m. Location name. Sorry, someone just walked into my room, but resuming where we left off, I'm testing the new trigger of that prevents overlapping. So I'm going to create another event at the reflection pond at the same time, and I should, yeah. So this shows that the location is already booked, and I'm not able to create a new event at that same location at that time. So now I'm going to use Taylor's account that we created earlier. Excited for this event. I don't know what event to comment on, but I'm just going to use the campus cleanup one. You could also leave a rating. I think that's an extra feature. But for comments, I will add the comment. Then I'll post it. If I go back and go to the same one, we'll see her comment and where she's from and what time she made that comment. And now we will edit the comment to this. Update, and now it will be the new, and now I will delete it. Confirmation, and now it's gone. The event visibility test is at the bottom of the PDF, but I did that as we went through earlier. So now I will go to I don't know if we still need to do this, but now I'm in the announcement that was regarding the project demo. I'm gonna now find which ones I didn't really show off yet. Current state of your database, including 5 users. I'm not really sure the best way to do that, but I can show you. I'm using SQLite, and I have a plugin that allows me to see the data. These are all my tables, the users with what level of privilege they have, the RSO table, we could see those, and actually this isn't updated because it's still running, but let me refresh it. Yeah, there we go. So now this is all the events we just did throughout the tutorial. So this is the events table. The RSOs that we only added 1. This was from the sample data and the user table, like I said, with now the new accounts are here. Creation of new user as an administrator. Let me do that. Register. So we won't see any RSOs here because it's only what what the admin administers. So there won't be any here. Create event, same as like before, but I'll make a new RSO. Hopefully we'll be able to use it later in this RSO name. ice cream club. We eat ice cream weekly. And now I only see UCF members. So let me add 5 people just so it shows up everywhere. So now I'll see my administered RSOs, and that is because, I don't know if I went over it earlier, but if you're an admin and not a super admin, you're automatically the admin of the RSO you create. But if you were a super admin, and you create a new RSO, you could choose out of all the admins who you would like it to be. Register as a new user, we did that earlier. Login, create. I showed earlier joining and leaving an RSO as a user, but I can show that again. Let me, just because I already forgot what I did, I've create a new one. Bob Jones. Student at UCF. So if you go to RSOs, we'll see the available UCF RSOs, and we'll see this ice cream club that we just created a couple seconds ago. Join, and now they're RSO of that. They're now a member of that RSO, and we could view the information. I don't think I showed this off earlier, of the admin and how many members there are, and if there's events for this RSO. Let me show that there's an event for this. So if I join this RSO and I view, it'll actually show the information for the events within this RSO. Logging in, we did all that. Creation, viewing of comments. I'll do that again, just because. Music festival is public at FSU. Say FSU is not better than UCF. And now Bob Jones, I edited and deleted it, so I'll just leave it there for the time being. And I believe that is everything.